Hey guys, it's Sarah. Thank you so much for watching. So today we have my second to last update on my 4 weeks 4 lipsticks series. Now I'm just calling it my lipstick roulette because for these last 2 rounds I have 5 lipsticks instead of 4 that I'm focusing on. It's just the way it worked out. I didn't want to end up with one extra round at the end with only 2 lip colors in it, so I decided to just do 5 and 5 at the end. So if you're new to this series, this is where I use a random number generator to pick 5 lipsticks from my collection to use throughout the month, and the goal is typically to use each one twice. This month I wasn't as successful as usual. I think this is the first month where I didn't use every single lipstick twice, but I'm really okay with that. I did use each one at least once, and there were 2 that I only used once instead of twice. I'm not too upset about that. I feel like I still got some use out of each one, so I will go ahead and give you a little recap on the 5 lipsticks that I was using throughout September, show you some photos of me wearing each one, and then we will go ahead and chat about the 5 lipsticks that I'll be using in October, and there are only 5 left, so these are the last ones. We're not even going to need to use random.org this time because they've already been decided just by not being chosen in any previous round. So let's go ahead and recap my 5 lipsticks from September. So the first one I had was one of my favorites, and this was such a gorgeous color as a summer to fall kind of transition shade, and this is the Jordana Sweet Cream Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Mango Sorbet. This is one of my favorite lip colors that I own right now. It is a red-orange, very bright, very vibrant, beautiful for the summertime, and really like the summer to fall time. So I did use this one twice. I've worn it in quite a few videos. I feel like it's just one of those lip colors that I have really loved reaching for over the past few months since I've bought it. Next we had another very bold color. This is from Wet n Wild, and Wet n Wild is no longer cruelty free, but I do still own quite a few Wet n Wild products that I still want to either use up or use as much as I can since I have them. But this is the shade Violet's Kiss, and this is just a really rich, bright purple color. I did only use this once. Actually, I sort of used it twice. One time I used it and then removed it because I decided to put a different lip color on instead. So that kind of counts. I guess I used it like 1.5 times. I do still really like this color. It's just not something that goes with everything, so I don't always have a chance to wear it. Then I had the Profusion Sparkling Lip Topper in Cloud 9. This is a very frosty lip topper, and it really just gives a lot of shine to the lips without being glossy, but it kind of just looks like you're wearing a high shine gloss. It doesn't necessarily look like you're wearing glitter on your lips. So I do like it. I did wear this twice. And then another one from Profusion is their Matte Lip Cream in Admire. This is a more medium purple compared to the Wet n Wild one, which is a little bit deeper. This one I only wore once as well, and I did wear it, I think I wore it with the lip topper on top. These came together in a set of 5, so I think that these do wear really nicely together. This is nice because it's not really like you're putting a gloss over a liquid lipstick. I think it's meant to play well with liquid lipstick, so if you do want to add some shine to a liquid lipstick, it does a really good job. So I did really like that. I wore that with kind of a purpley eye look, and I thought it was really pretty. Once again, I just didn't have a ton of looks that this went with this month, so that's why I didn't wear it more than once. But I am glad that I at least wore it once. I think that was the first time I'd ever actually worn it on my lips. And then finally I had another mini, so I had 3 little minis in here this month. This is from Tarte, and it's their Tarteist Glossy Lip Paint in the shade Token. I really like this color. It's a beautiful rosy nude. A lot of brands are making these kind of, some brands are calling them like high shine liquid lipsticks. I have one from Ulta that's called their Patent Shine Liquid Lipstick. This is called a glossy lip paint, but they're all pretty similar in that they're very opaque and the color lasts a really long time, but when you first apply it, it does have a very glossy finish. So, but it's different from a normal lip gloss because it is a little bit thicker and it's very opaque, and the staying power is really good. So I think this is something I will continue to reach for. I just really like the color. I always love kind of a mid-toned rosy nude. It's one of my favorite types of lip colors to wear, and so that is a winner for me. Those are the 5 lipsticks that I was using throughout September. I would say that my favorites were definitely the Jordana Mango Sorbet and the Tarte lip paint in Token. Like I've said before, when this lipstick roulette series is over, I'm gonna be doing a big lip product declutter, which I'm very excited about. I have accumulated so many lipsticks, it seems, in the past year, and I just really want to kind of pare things down and keep it really curated down to the products that I truly love and truly love wearing, and not have so many like repetitive kind of colors. So definitely look forward to that. I may lump that in with my kind of like finale video of this series. So I haven't decided yet, but either way, in about a month, there will be a big lip declutter. I'm saying a big lip declutter. I'm not promising that I'm gonna get rid of like 3/4 of my lipstick collection or anything like that. It may not be that dramatic, but I do plan to pare things down a lot and just really curate my lip collection because I just feel like I need that right now. If this project has been going on since the beginning of the year and now it's October, so I'm just kind of ready to clear some things out. So anyway, that's coming, but let's go ahead and talk about the 5 shades that are left. I am excited to finish off this series. It's been really fun, but I'm kind of ready to be done with it. I don't know. I'm getting a little bit to the point where I'm ready to be able to just use whatever I want whenever I want and not be like, oh yeah, I need to wear this lip color again this month or something, you know? Not that it hasn't been a good experience, but I'm kind of ready for it to come to a close after this month. So obviously the 5 shades we are left with are the ones that I just haven't used yet in this series. So the ones left over are all very different from one another. I do have 2 of these Physicians Formula Healthy Lip liquid lipsticks in here. One is the shade Noir-ishing Plum, which is not my favorite shade in the entire world. It is very deep and dark and vampy, but it's perfect for this October, fall, Halloween season coming up, so I'm sure I can get some good use out of this month. And then the other healthy lip is one of my favorite shades, and it's the shade Tulip Treatment. It's this gorgeous watermelon red. I love this shade. I actually talked about both of these in my top 5 bottom 5 of all the lipsticks I own video that I did a couple weeks back, and this was in my top 5, this was in my bottom 5. But overall, I do really love this lipstick formula. It's just that this dark shade doesn't wear very well because it is just so dark. But either way, very excited to use both of those. This one I definitely consider more of a summer shade, but I mean, I don't really follow any rules necessarily. I do like wearing kind of seasonally inspired makeup, but I also don't mind wearing a bright red if I feel like it in October. Another shade that, this was also in my bottom 5 of my top 5 bottom 5 lipsticks. This is from Glam. It's one of their velvet formulas in the shade Madhatter. This is a very cool Barbie pink. Once again, not my favorite, but I'm thinking when I do wear this, I'll wear it with my Jordana lip liner in Rose Crush, which is a little bit more of a peachy pink, and I think that might tone it down just a little bit, maybe neutralize it a little bit. So I do want to wear this. I don't think I've ever worn this for I don't think I've ever worn this for a look. I've only worn it to swatch or to try on, but I really do want to give it a chance because I think it could be pretty. Then I have this Bite Lip Crayon, is that what they call it? Matte Creme Lip Crayon in the shade Glacé. This was one of their birthday gifts in 2018, and this I really like better than the formula of the little Amuse-Bouche lipstick in Chai. It's a little bit less creamy, I guess. I also like the color just a little bit more. I'm really excited to wear this some more. I feel like I've hardly worn it since I got it last December, so very excited about that. This will probably be just kind of in my purse. This is a really pretty nude for fall too. It's got a little bit of a brownish hint to it, but it's nothing too intense. This one and the Physicians Formula are probably my favorite of this bunch. And finally, we have the last of the Profusion set, finally. This is another one of their sparkling lip toppers in the shade Frolic. It's more of a rose gold, but it really does come off as more of just a silvery, frosty color. You don't really see much of that rose gold, at least in the couple times I've worn it before, but maybe it depends on what I pair it with. So maybe if I wear it over Glacé, it might pull a little bit more of that rosy color. I'm not sure, but we will see. Either way, this I can wear on top of any of these. I'm not sure it would go with all of them, but I could probably pull it off with either the Madhatter shade from Glam or the or the Glacé color from Bite. Or I could wear it with anything else in my collection. So as always, I'm not restricting myself to only these lip colors this month. I'm allowed to wear anything from my collection, but I do just want to try to use each of these twice this month. So those are the final 5 lipsticks. I am very excited to start wrapping this project up. It's been such a great way to really just get to know all of my lip products in my collection and figure out my thoughts on them. And I think that when it does come time to do that declutter, I'll be able to make better decisions than if I were just going into my lipstick collection with a bunch of colors that I hadn't worn in like over a year, because that does happen sometimes. Because it is very easy to forget things, forget that you own things, neglect certain products. So I'm very excited to hopefully do a very well thought out declutter. I feel like sometimes declutters can just be so quick and ruthless, as they say, but you know, I like to really make sure that I'm making the right decisions because I did spend my money on most of these products. So anyway, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I know a lot of you are also doing this same type of project within your collection, so let me know how it's going for you. Which colors are you going to be wearing this month? And I love when you guys tag me on Instagram, so I'd love to see that, any updates that you have. But anyway, that's all for today. I'd love to have you subscribe to my channel. I do upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and I'd love to see you again very soon, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.